2022 Grand Prix de France prediction for the men in ice dance. This week, the men's field is another potentially talented bunch who tends to not deliver when it counts. I honestly can't tell who will stay on their feet enough in this competition to end up on the podium. I'm just gonna guess, I'm gonna take a guess in the dark and say maybe the podium will be, I don't know, Kazuki Tomono. I guess he could get gold if he's able to do the majority of his jumps. I'm not gonna go 100% of this, but I think he could get gold if he can do, I don't know, like three quads, one in the free, one in the short, two in the free. Then I can definitely see taking home a silver medal, Adam Fa. Again, very interesting skater, always a unique point of view. Always his programs have you glued to the screen, but always a hot mess. However, with no Kevin Amos and no Gabriela Papadakis and Guillaume Cizeron, France is gonna want something for hosting this Grand Prix, and I can see them putting all of their backing behind Adam Fa and putting him in that silver position. As for the bronze medal, just like with the women, it could be a three-way tie, a four-way tie. I don't know. If I had to pick a couple of bronze medalists, I would start with Li Xian. I feel even if he does a less difficult program, without the quads, if he could do all clean triple and the other men all fall on their quads, I can see his PCS putting him on that podium for that bronze medal. And then we have Sena Miyake. If he could do two quads, one in the short, one in the long, and manage to stay on his feet, get in a triple axel in the short and in the free, and then just triple the rest of the program, Miyake can also end up on the podium. Then Sota Yamamoto. Again, I'm not even asking for much. Two clean quad, two clean triple axel, and a bunch of triples. Yamamoto could also end up on the podium. Honestly speaking, this is the I have no idea. I have no idea for men. I'm just guessing in the dark. Not because these men don't have the potential, but because these men so rarely deliver that I honestly I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna take a guess and move on to the ice dance. Now, the ice dance at this event is a showdown between the Canadian and the Italian pairs. I'm gonna personally give the title to the Canadians. For me personally, and this is just a personal preference. Laurence Fournier Boudry and Nikolai Sorensen, I just prefer them. I prefer their programs. I prefer their connection to each other. They're a very well matched pair. They're stunning. I prefer their presentation, their packaging. There's something classy, sophisticated, yet sensual and raw about this pair. So I'm going to give them the gold. Technically, though, I feel like the Italian Charlene Guinard and Michael Fabry are the better team. Technically, without a doubt. In terms of element proficiency, they are the better team. And for the first time in a really long time, I actually like their rhythm dance. I never liked this pair's program, which always makes me feel so sad because they're so technically good. But this season, I like their road dance. But the free, yeah, they lost me at the free. So because of the material, I'm gonna have gold go to Lawrence and Nikolai, and silver go to Charlene and Marco. Again, this is another event where I think the bronze medal is up for grab. Anyone who could step up could take it. I can see this being a three-way battle between Marie DePaillage and Thomas Nabas. Also, Maria Kasakova and Gregory Rivera is in there. You also throw in Julia Tequila and Matheus Velus. Either one of these three teams can take the bronze. Personally, I would give the bronze to Maria and Thomas. I just personally, again, prefer their program. And I also believe the French Federation is going to try to come out of this event with a couple of medals. It's going to be hard for them with the women, but ice dance men, they can definitely get themselves a medal. And I can see them pushing all three of the teams in the ice dance department. And I feel like Maria and Thomas, out of the three French pairs, has the better material this season. I feel like the judges would more easily give it to them. As for the young Georgian team, I haven't seen Maria and Gregory's materials this season, but I've really liked this team. I've liked them since their junior days. Again, definite point of view, definitely unique, sometimes a little funky, but you do not forget who they are. They are not blend, they don't go safe. So if others falter, this could be an opportunity for them. And then we have Julia and Matthias. They're just a very pretty, lovely, just pretty and lovely, easy to swallow, easy to sell. And the judges seem really taken with them this season. So if they stay clean, if they deliver, again, the judges could put them on the podium. Or it could be another of the French teams that I didn't even imagine that ends up taking the bronze. And that would make me just as happy. An unexpected podium always makes me happy. Honestly speaking, ugh, I feel like this event is the hardest for me to predict only because everyone has potential and everyone could possibly implode or have the skate of their life. I just don't have enough data based on their previous performance to make an accurate prediction on how the men or the ice dance will turn out. With the ice dance, the top two medals are definitely going to be the Italians and the Canadians. In which order? For me personally, it's the Canadians, then the Italian. But for the judges, it's probably going to be the Italians and then the Canadian. As for the rest of it, I have no idea. And as for the men, I have no idea at all. But you guys let me know. Um, I don't have great predictions this time around, but maybe you guys have better predictions. Who do you see on the podiums for men and ice dance? Let me know in the comment.